Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Buzz. I'm your host, Brad, the founder and chief buzz officer at Dentainment. Truth be told, we love marketing. Today, let's just begin with where to film patient testimonials at your practice. And one thing we do a lot with offices is try to encourage their team to capture patient testimonials, right, on your mobile phones, because it's a game changer, right? Google owns YouTube. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, and video is considered the heaviest form of multimedia content. So getting this video content is so powerful, but when you tap into patient testimonials, it's without question the most powerful form of social proof. So the question is, where do you film it? Well, ideally, you want to film it in the setting at your office that shows off how unique or beautiful your practice is, but it's also obvious that it's a dental practice. So maybe it's an operatory, maybe it's the reception area, perhaps your logo's in the background. And we love seeing something strategic in the background. So maybe if you're an Invisalign elite provider, perhaps behind the patient who's giving the testimonial, we could see that sign that says Invisalign elite provider. So the thumbnail is really important, obviously, because when people see this, it'll be determine click-throughs. So that's important. Obviously, you want to focus on the content and make sure you're capturing a really amazing, powerful story from patients. But where to film it should be given some thought. So not only strategically for the thumbnail, but also logistically, right? So let's say there's a patient who in the moment's like, I love you guys so much, I want to give a testimonial, do a video. You want to have maybe an operatory or somewhere in the office that's set up already that lighting's a little better. Perhaps maybe it's a little quieter, even though it's okay if we could hear people laughing or the drill or something in the background. But just have something in mind where in the moment, boom, we could walk right over here, film this of him or her capturing the patient testimonial. You should have a process in place, obviously, with signed release forms and all that, but just focus really now on the set of where you're filming this. And consistency is key. So it's always nice if you're getting a bunch of these, they have some continuity. So maybe that thumbnail looks the same all the time. So maybe, operatory 4 or whatever it is, boom, that's where you film these testimonials moving forward. Plus it helps with decision fatigue. Your team doesn't have to figure out where to go, where do we film? Maybe you know where the microphone is, the tripod, the camera, whatever it is, and you're off to the races there. So good stuff, and patient testimonials are really a game changer.
This episode of Buzz is sponsored by Waymark. Make dental video ads in minutes. It's easy. Choose a template, instantly edit. Download and share in minutes. It's easy to make your own commercial with Waymark. To start your first month for free, please visit waymark.com/dental.
Want to skew into a little bit about effective dental website redesigns, because we do a lot of new development for offices, and obviously some have an existing website. And so let's just say you're doing this with whoever, make sure that you're bringing over the same URLs. So you want to maintain all that SEO juice and domain authority. That's obvious, right? So that's key from a structural, technical SEO standpoint. But see which pages are really performing well on your current website, right? You might be surprised. Maybe your veneers page is ranking first in your city, or just look at some analytics and see where it's ranking, and making sure you're bringing over that quality content on any new website you're doing is so important, so you don't lose that SEO juice, that domain authority, and you're continuing to build where you're at, as opposed to starting over. So not only from a graphic design and making it look beautiful, your new website has to be really, really sharp, but making sure structurally from an SEO standpoint, you're not only maintaining anything you've already accumulated over the years, but building from there, which is really, really important. Last thing I'll mention about the effective dental website redesigns is discover your golden content. So you might have a picture on your Google listing or on Facebook that you posted 8 years ago, or a team member has it on their phone that you haven't even posted yet. You're all sitting on golden content, meaning you could have one picture alone that completely changes everything, right? You might have a picture that is on a phone, high resolution, that you could use as your first header image on the homepage of your dental website, that increases your conversion rate from 1% to 3%, right? I'm just hypothetically speaking here. So look through all the content you have that maybe you're using now or maybe you're sitting on and haven't used, and make sure when you're redesigning your dental website, you're putting forward the best content possible. So maybe get rid of some of those older stock pictures, older stock photo images on your website. Get rid of the older pictures that maybe aren't, up to date with your office. Maybe you got new carpeting or a new couch, or you're painted. Make sure it represents your office to the best of your ability, because you want to do everything possible to showcase the team, the patient experience in the office. And when you're redesigning a website, it's really important. All right. I also want to talk about sharing CE moments. So a lot of you are going to, conferences, you're taking CE courses locally, you're part of, COIS, all this stuff. Plus you're doing a lot of CE online now. These are great opportunities to capture content, at least for social media, right? You go to a sleep apnea course, boom, get some content there. You're traveling, to a different country for conferences. Golden opportunities. Always get in the routine of capturing pictures. And if you feel comfortable, do a video at these CE events or conferences, something along the lines of, hey, everyone, we're here in, Aspen, Colorado, learning about the latest trends in cosmetic dentistry. We can't wait to share with all our amazing patients when we get back to the office. Whatever it is, you want to capture content at these events you're going to, whether it's CE or just networking events. Really, really important to showcase this and let your patients know, existing patients and new patients, that you're focused on continuously learning and becoming the best clinicians possible for them. Awesome. So that's it on Buzz today. If you like the show, please rate and review. We're doing a big update here on the platform for the show, and excited to bring you everyone some exciting news on the show here. If you haven't checked it out already, Best Dental Marketing, our new book, is on Amazon. So if you want some more goodies in book form, you can grab that. And then for anyone in the Wisconsin area, coming up in a few weeks, I'll be part of the Patterson Education Days event in the Wisconsin Dells. So if you're in the Midwest area and want to go, there's some great speakers there, and we can meet there, and just reach out to your local representative from Patterson to get more details on that. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in. If you implement some of the ideas we covered today, you'll without question be a wizard of buzz.